Hello! My name is Ena.
And my name is Lillian.
And we've seen a lot of things online lately.
So let's talk about them. La la la, let's talk about it. La la la, let's talk about it. La la la, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it! Okay. Well, to start out, like every other episode, we have our roundup.
That's right. We're going to watch a series of TikToks and we're going to talk about them.
Yeah,
I guess.
that sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
So I was 2 years old when I found out that the Norwegian Navy has barcodes printed on all the sides of their ships so that when the ships come to port, they can Scandinavian.
That was, we got joke, pun, we got
musical talent.
almost fact, musical, they don't do it like that anymore.
They really don't. That had everything.
That's what I'm
everything
looking
you
for.
could possibly need. That joke was so good.
There's no way you can follow that. What?
So that guy's been training, right? This is not my first time seeing that guy, but he's been training to do things fast. Believe it or not, that video was not sped up. First, he started with lighters, and he'd line up lighters, and he'd like really quickly try to grab them off the table.
Mm-hmm.
And now he can drop money, stack cups. Eventually, he's gonna be the Flash.
You know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Is it just me, or are you and I having more fun than anyone else at this party? What? No. Nothing's happening. You want to come back to mine quickly? I have to hit the bathroom for a while. I'll be back.
What do people think of this stuff?
Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, how did you even think of that? Probably watching Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? That's what I was thinking.
Kind of Gushers coded, you know?
It is. It really is, yeah. I think that if somebody was talking to me and they started turning into a blueberry, it would increase my interest in them, yeah.
I'd eat them.
My name is Stuart Pedidiot, Stupid Idiot for short, and it was my idea to change the clocks twice a year. You can actually do a lot of things better in the dark.
Like running. This is gender specific, of course.
Hey,
but,
mama.
I mean, the numbers don't lie.
If you look at the graphs, everything's increasing. So, are these good things?
You know, I studied business in college, so I know one graph up good, right?
Daylight savings was just about a week
get
ago.
I'm depressed.
It's miserable. And then I'm just like I need the sun to stay later, right?
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be 5 p.m. and there's still sun out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if it's like 7 a.m. and there's still sun out. Who cares?
I don't know. Did they do this before the 9 to 5? Because it just seems hateful.
I think it's about farmers. She's so
That was
mean.
so real. That was so real.
There are people in the office that are literally like that, like, especially like older women. A lot of the older women, like, they've been there for so long that they just put on this facade of like
Like, I do have a customer service voice, but even then I can frown. Like, so happy to help.
they want you to be so chipper. We
was a
love this
pleasure.
company. I love being here. Okay, I think that video is funny. However, I have a huge criticism.
What's the criticism?
They said POV, a baby is watching me wash my face.
Okay.
Just because you cover your eyes doesn't mean you're disappearing to the baby. The object permanence is if you cover the baby's eyes, you disappear to the baby. And so if a baby's washing their face, that's how they would experience it. But if a baby's watching you wash your face, that's not how it's going to go. As a former baby... If you listen closely, you can get Rachel, my toe!
Every part of that video is me. Costume down.
Rachel! There's just a part where he was literally like, oh my god! Like, my god! And Rachel's just like,
She said, like, don't interrupt me.
If I could give you one tip when taking a multiple choice exam, it's to always choose the correct answer. There will always be at least one right answer and the rest of them will be wrong. So just choose the correct one and don't choose the incorrect ones.
this is just like when rich people give you financial advice.
Yes. So when I could give you advice about money is have more of it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, just have more.
Yeah,
if
stop
you have
being
less,
poor.
Get more of it, and then you'll be okay.
Exactly. It's like, if you want to do well in life, start out with rich parents. Like,
Yeah.
just consider starting with some investments.
It really is that easy.
Is him a good boy? Yes, he is. Him's a good boy. Huh? Say yes, I'm the goodest boy. Say, I'm a good boy. Yes.
He said, cut that millennial talk out. Goodest.
I have never found a turkey adorable until
That was
this
cute.
moment. That was a cute turkey.
Him being responsive.
He was.
The short mid-face trend has had a chokehold on us long mid-face girlies.
What the fuck does that even mean? I've since thought that we've over-categorized like the heart round face, bottom up, down, circular eye, iris, nose, top, bottom, fluff lip, top, long hair, face girlies are really in their prime right
It's
now.
like we're doing astrology with body parts.
I'm like, stop.
It'd be like, if you have a short fenthrum, it actually means that you're a bitch.
Wow.
They are on the highway.
That's how it feels walking with you anywhere. It's gonna take an hour.
And we will be walking on water, but
Yes.
we will get there. And you know what? In my dreams, I'm walking on the highway. That is my biggest dream. You know, if I
Highway
woke up
walking.
and there's no other humans on Earth, the first thing I'm doing, I'm hitting the highway. I'm walking the highway like I've always wanted to be.
He is contemplating whether or not to keep his mustache, but no one uses shaving foam with one blade. Furthermore, the only reason he made this was to show off his jawline.
The T was glocked.
You know,
This is not.
with the lack of reading comprehension and also media literacy that's happening these days, I think we do need meme and joke explainers. Like,
Yes.
actively on social media being like, okay, you were supposed to find this funny because
Yes,
of this.
because of this. 'Cause
people
sometimes-
people are not doing that thinking for themselves. And now we need that.
And that's why we're here.
Now, this position typically pays a large salary. Most people that work here...
Large salary.
That's like early, like YouTube poop type of humor.
Yeah. Are you calling me
Kids.
juvenile?
Yes. So the kids who don't know.
If you don't know, I
Or
put
you have, like,
together the
brain rot,
roundup.
Yeah. Yes, you can tell.
Why am I under attack?
There's two in there. What? You're ruining the trick. All right, he said there's two in there. He's right. Look, but that one is also salt.
This is the last one, but I love magic tricks. There are all these accounts I run into, then people are just like, well, this is how you do the trick. And I'm like, why are we ruining this?
Wait, I have some. Wait, stay there. Don't. Okay, everyone.
Do you have a magic trick?
So we have a wand. It's pretty long, right? But I think I can make it a little smaller. Just give me a second. Whoa. What's happening? It's so small now. It's going into me, actually. Oh, there it is. But actually, let's pull it out. Ugh! Yeah.
I didn't know you could do magic tricks. Whoa. Wow. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I needed that. Yeah, I love magic tricks, and I hate that there's all these accounts that just show people how magic tricks are done.
Right, don't tell them.
I'm like, we don't need to tell people.
Don't tell them.
I don't need to know how the cookie is made.
No.
It's just the fact that it's crunchy and soft on the inside.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it for the roundup. So I guess, as always, what was your favorite moment? I can go first. I always make you go first. I'll go first. My favorite moment was the TikTok about being in the office and just like having to like, hi, this is how they want you to act in the office. Like, I just want to elaborate because it's just like, is it not enough for me to be there? Must I also be
happy?
chipper?
Yeah. You're not paying for that extra.
No, you're
that's
not.
That's a deluxe
you're
service.
absolutely. And even if you were paying me 7 figures, I don't care how much I'm getting paid. You will not see me be happy at work. I'm sorry. I'm not. This isn't a place I choose to be. I'm not gonna be like. No, it feels like a minstrelsy. You know,
Yes.
there's racism.
Yes.
There's racism afoot because they want jolly black people. White people always want black people to be jolly, no matter the conditions. And this is another situation.
Listen, I did work somewhere where she did get like a point off for not being like, for not actively smiling. You know, I'm not going to say where, but you can figure it out. So like she got a point for not being like, My favorite was the Scandinavia joke. I think that it was just, the piano really just, like, you know you did it. You did it.
Scandinavian. The way she ended it.
Yeah.
I thought it was finished. All right. On to the next segment. All aboard the train to Scamville. Welcome to Scamville, a new segment in which we discuss scams. I love scams. The scam of today is Malik's Farm. So what is Malik's Farm? Well, let me show you the videos.
I need you to repost this. So we're going to show you why.
See forever when I see your face, and I swear God made you for me. Make it easy, loving up on you. Make it.
I'll show you another. I just want you to get the full picture.
I have meetings with lawyers for bankruptcy.
Yeah, where are we? And what's this?
Mitchell County on U.S.
Per their TikTok page, Malik's Farm is a black-owned farm that is sadly at risk of going out of business because nobody will buy their precious horse blankets. And if you're thinking, oh, something smells wrong. Yes, this is a load of horse shit. Malik's Farm is not real, right? It is not a real farm. Somebody has taken different clips of black people interacting with horses, black people on farms, spliced it together and made a video in which they're trying to tell the story of an alleged farm that is going bankrupt. And they're using these emotional clips to pull at your heartstrings and have you wanting to support them in any way possible. So we don't know who's behind the scam, but I just want to highlight the scam because per these comments that are appearing on their page, as you can see, there are many people who are buying into it. There are people who are buying these blankets. There are people who are just like supporting it. And they use a lot of rage bait. They use a lot of like hate bait. They'll have a hate comment that they'll respond in a video to. And then people will be leaving more supportive comments. Be like, hang in there, stand up. And they've been using this tactic to sell these blankets. And it's been working. People have actually been buying these blankets. I just wanted to highlight this scam because like, especially these days, this is like on social media, so many people are posting random videos of their lives, their, troubles, things that are going wrong. And bad actors are taking these videos, splicing them together and using them to make money. This is a huge scam that is happening and I want to highlight it. Malik's Farm is a scam. If you see any similar pages using a similar tactic, especially when they suspiciously only need to sell one item to save their alleged farm, be suspicious. be on the lookout. Whenever you see somebody online asking you to buy a certain thing that they're selling in order to help them, be very, very suspicious. Always do your research, look into the page, see if the footage is real. At first, I thought it was AI, but after many glances, it's not AI. It's just them splicing together different black people on farms and claiming it to be theirs. It's very insidious. It's also ingenious. If I had to rate this scam on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this a solid 7.5. Would I fall for this scam? No. I personally would not fall for this scam. But could I? Yes. I could have seen these clips once and been like, yeah, you know, I want to support a black-owned farm. A lot of black farmers are losing their land. Given my background knowledge, I'd be like, I do support this cause. So yeah, it's a pretty good scam. So be on the lookout. Thank you so much for buying a ticket to Scamville, and I'll pick you up for the next ride.
Grab some kernels in the microwave because this is the popcorner. My invisible popcorn. This just in. They robbed the Louvre. So, I'm sure you all have heard by now that they robbed the Louvre, which is a popular, if not famous, museum in France. And big deal because that's where we have the Mona Lisa, which they didn't take, and a bunch of other jewels and etc. Fancy, expensive items are located in the Louvre. The gag with this heist is that it all happened midday, and they disguised themselves as workers of some sort, went around with ladders, and they just straight up robbed the place. So, pretty impressive. Not that I'd commit a crime. But in the meantime, they hadn't apprehended these folks. So, you know TikTok loves to do a little fun headcanon moment. And they've created these fictional thieves, if you will, and have kind of turned it into a bit of a ongoing meme that they have Louvre Heist robber OCs. So let's see what we have. We have Carlos, 19. Good with computers. Hacked the mainframe. There was no mainframe to be hacked, but well, actually no, I don't know, it's midday. Maybe they did hack something. Then we have Brienne. Oh, she's American. What is she doing here? Studious and smart. Planned everything, obviously. Evan. Ooh. He's okay, the mastermind leader dropped the crown on purpose. Ooh, it's a diversion. Ooh, Vienna. That's Evan's number 2. There's some romance here, I sense. Really strong and good at fighting. I don't know where the fighting would have been necessary, but alright. Then we have Lola. Okay. People person. Distracted the guards. Oh, Lola, we are the same. That would have been the job I would have wanted to have. Why are they all so young? This is our next Ocean's 11, I'm telling you all. I think my favorite is Lola, though. I think I would just flirt with the guard and that's all we would need to do. But anyway, they caught the baddies. So they supposedly have images of 2 of the Louvre robbers. These are not the actual robbers, so not sure how this got around, but I think the gag is that they're supposed to be kind of hot. If anyone remembers that guy that was going around circulating where he had a hot mugshot guy, I think this is what's happening again. But these are not actually who they've apprehended. We don't know what they look like at all. I'm sure somebody Googled hot French mugshots, maybe. I don't know that they're French. The one guy looks like he could be my cousin. I don't know. I like looking at him. So yeah, that's the Popcorner. I guess we should say au revoir.
Welcome to a brand new segment we like to call Recipe for Disaster. In this segment, we will be making recipes we come across on TikTok and seeing if the recipe is a disaster or, actually, it's not that bad. Today, we will be making a recipe from this video.
If you have leftover hard-boiled eggs, mix them with sugar, cocoa powder, milk, and vanilla to make a chocolate pudding. It takes just a minute in the blender and turns into a smooth and creamy texture that literally tastes like the best pudding ever. I was so surprised that there was actually no eggy taste, and each cup had 12 grams of protein.
So good. As you can see, the recipe is very intriguing. The things that they do with eggs. So I'll be trying this recipe, and I told Lily to leave the room because she's going to be doing a blind taste test of this recipe. She hasn't seen the TikTok before. She has no idea what I'm doing. She'll be letting me know if this recipe is a disaster Or it's not that bad. All right, so we have our ingredients. Just gonna put it into this here food processor. I'm gonna do 4 eggs. She doesn't really give you like good measurements, so I'm just kind of feeling it with my heart. That might also affect the recipe. A 4th cup of cacao powder. We're gonna do sugar. I'm gonna start with a 4th cup, and then I'll taste it. If it's not good, then we'll add some more. We're gonna do some vanilla extracts. Just measure that with my heart. And then some milk. Let's see how this all comes together. Okay. Doesn't that look good? Here we have our finished product. I'm gonna put it in the freezer to set. All right, I'm just gonna get it from the kitchen.
So I think I'm gonna eat like some sort of advanced chocolate egg.
All right, Lily, here you go.
I was so off.
So we're gonna try this recipe, and we're gonna decide if this is a recipe for disaster or if it's not that bad. Are you ready to try?
Yeah, let's see.
Bon
All
appetit.
right. It has a flavor. It has a taste, some might say. I feel like I can taste each individual ingredient.
I think this was a recipe for disaster. It absolutely does taste like eggs. I will say
we cooked the eggs
a little long time.
We cooked the eggs past the prime where they start to smell like egg.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world, but
I just fully taste egg.
I give this 4 out of 10.
This is what they might eat in the war. It's like tastes like Depression era food. Out of 10, maybe like a 3.5. Like if they were like finish that now, like you have to eat it. I think I could do it. You gave me such a heaping of it too.
You don't have to finish it. I just got an egg chunk. All right, well, I think that's it for this recipe. On to the next. Well, I'm at a loss for words. That episode was just excellent, honestly.
Yeah.
Truly.
Finest.
Well, I guess there's not much else left to say except time's a ticking.
So keep talking. And now for an electric moment. Pika pika!
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm gonna take the soda and give it to Wabi. Alright, that should be enough. Do it more!
Again! Do it again, Tommy! Do it again!
Alright, that's enough.
Okay, here I go! Man, I sure am thirsty. I would like a little soda. Oh. Hey, Wabi, I got you the soda. Wow, thanks. Man, you're such a great friend. Yeah. Boy, am I thirsty.
1, 2, 3, 4!
I saw some videos on my phone.
You can't process it on your own.
All these crazy things we see online.
Bring it up, shut it up, clean it up, make it shine.
La la la, let's talk about it. La la la, let's talk about it. La la la, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
One more magic trick for my fans. Get ready. Wow. Don't look at that. Wow. Wait, let me do it again. Wait. Yeah,